And then here comes probably the most disturbing sequence of both episodes that I shot.
Forgive me.
Am I right in thinking that Dan and David had spoken to George, and although it had not currently appeared, he had had this intention of this sacrifice being made in a future novel, is that right?
I have to tell you, I do not know the answer to that question, but I know that they were in constant communication here.
Right, this is not in the books, right, as of yet.
I think that's good. There was a sort of much outcry about, well, a degree of outcry about the fact that this sacrifice was made. This is not in the books, but George has subsequently stated that that scene is to come. So,
well, I know they were always in communication about what George had planned in the books to come.
That's right.
Rough outlines and stuff in Endgame.
He's in an incredibly bad position right now. The only way is forward, and Melisandre presents him with an opportunity. He's seen her powers before. She promises him there's one chance left, and that's if we burn Shireen, and that will allow the Lord of Light to set you free on your path to Winterfell.
It's a scene that asks the question, well, what if you're wrong? What if you are completely certain that you know what the divine will is, and that you're going to do this terrible thing because it's what the higher authority wants you to do? And what happens if you're not right?
It's obviously the hardest choice he's had in his life, and what it comes down to is just ambition versus familial love. And for Stannis, sadly, that choice is ambition. When George first told us about this, it was one of those moments where I remember looking at Dan, and it was just like, oh, it's so horrible. And it's so good in a story sense because it all comes together. You know, from the beginning, from the very first time we saw Stannis and Melisandre, they were sacrificing people. They were burning people alive on the beaches of Dragonstone. And it's really all come to this. There's been so much talk about King's blood and the power of King's blood, and it all leads ultimately, fatally, to Shireen's sacrifice. And it's one of the most horrible moments we've shot just in terms of the emotion of it.